Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Alright, so let's continue here. I've been looking at videos for Cockney accents, so we're gonna see me butcher that accent while trying to do Luke. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Our story so far. After a long search, Luke and Professor Layton finally gain access to the tower. Inside, they learn the truth behind the village of Saint Mystere and Ramon's abduction. That's it! Okay, let's go. Continue forward. What? Ah, konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. Now here's Cockney accent. Hey! Okay. Hey! How did you get in here? How'd you get in here? There's no way to solve all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. I just happened to... Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I think this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be. How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask one more favor? Oh, this talk of stairs is reminding me of a nazo. I mean, answer it for me, por favor. A puzzle? 96, reverse 69. Now this is interesting. Jim, Mike, Steve, and Tom are standing on the stairs. You know the following about them. Jim and Tom are not next to each other. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is on a higher step than Jim. So which of A, B, C, and D is Jim? Okay, so Jim is not next to Tom. Okay. Steve and Mike are one step apart. Tom is a step higher than Steve. Okay. Steve and Mike are one step apart. So Steve and Mike would have to be A and C, or B and D. Steve and Mike would have to be A and C or B and D. If Steve is A, obviously this wouldn't work out. So Steve would have to be at C. Steve at C, Mike at A. One step above Steve would be Tom, and that would put Jim at D. Okay, but let's say Steve is at D, and Mike is at B. Okay, no, Steve's at B, Mike is at D. Tom is one step higher than Steve, A. Okay. Yeah, Tom's over at A, and Jim could be at C. Right? Okay, there's something I'm getting wrong here. Oh, no. Tom is higher step than Steve. So, if you put Steve at C, you can put Tom at B, and Mike at A, and Jim can be at D. And that would be fine. But if you put Steve at D, and Mike at B, you can have Tom at C, and Jim at A, and it would be fine. Or am I really bad at this puzzle? I feel like Jim could be at D, and Jim could be at A. Because Jim and Tom are not next to each other. And having Tom in between Steve and Mike just does that. So that you can have Jim at A or at D. That's it. So I'm fooling myself. So I'm saying he's going to be at A or at D. So let's go ahead and do D.
There we go.
Got it. There you go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
352, 32, okay. That's right, Jim is D. Steve and Mike are next to each other, and Tom is above Steve. Since you know Jim is not next to Tom, he must be on the lowest step, so he is D. A is Tom, Steve and Mike are B and C. Although there is no way of knowing which is which with this information. Huh, I got that wrong and I still got it right. Okay. Hey Murky, how you doing? Grazie. Now I'm ready to go back to the village. What a strange fella. Professor, you suppose that man is Ooman? I believe so. He's an odd one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystere. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. Well, I hope you have a great sleep, Murky. Okay, let's see here. Clicking on things. See if there's any hidden puzzles or hint coins. Nothing. Well, let's move on. There's the next super puzzle to do. Ah! The Doge says this hole. Yep. Alright. Next puzzle. Let's do it. It seems that we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oi! I meant to ask you, but running with that explorer distracted me. How did Simon you know? All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. Okay, let's see here. Puzzle 97. Maiden's Escape. Oh, a 60. This is gonna be hard. This maiden has been captured by a wicked wizard and is trying to escape his castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out of the exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? Okay. Holy crap! Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm bad at this. Okay, Woo! Alright, we're done. Get out. There we go. Ah! Nice.
Puzzle solved.
That was difficult. Wonderful. This is a classic example of a slide puzzle. You don't say. There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon. What? 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 Hut? What? What? Yeah. What exactly happened at the manor? Did Don Paolo really do away with Simon? I'm just not doing a good job of that voice. I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. But maybe Simon also stopped functioning properly, huh? Eh? What? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Collect them. My Cockney is bad. Then he ixes them here in the cellar of the tower. The tower. Oi! Do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo was a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystere right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Kelmy, right? Roy? That rat made up the whole murder started on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Oh my god, I need to work on that accent. Another one down, and Ramon down. 3 left. Who is the golden apple still? Or what is? Why did I say who? Well, I have a theory as to why I said who. Hello. Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up? How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us. Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try my puzzle already. It's the humdinger. Okay. 98. We're gonna hit 100 soon. 3 more puzzles, I assume. Card order. Oh, this is harder. You've placed 1 joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. Alright. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Alright. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Okay. Let's see if this all applies. Heart, club, next to each other. I mean, the club is immediately to the right of the heart. The diamond and the joker are not next to the spade. The joker and the diamond are also not next to the club. Neither the diamond or the spade are next to the heart. So that should be it.
There we go.
Yeah!
Every puzzle has an answer.
What he said. Excellent! Only a strong grasp of the principles of logic can get you through a puzzle like this. Really? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah. Ah. yes, that's the puzzle. I mean, that's the answer. Alright, well then, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. I guess she followed us in here. I think I'm failing the rules of how Cockney works a little bit. Your ers are pronounced as eh. TH is pronounced as a V, a D, or a F. Double T's have a split in them. And like is loik. And stuff like that. Doggy! Over here. This weird ass tower. Alright, next. Music's good. Just like I thought. There's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzles without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Try your best. He pushes Luke off the building. 99! 3333333. Use each of the numbers 1 to 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete this equation. What minus 1 makes 333? 3. 9 minus 6. 8 minus 2. 7 minus 1. And here's the rub. Okay, so... Four minus 5, 3 minus 5. Let's see here. That makes a 3. That makes a... That's a 6. The hell's wrong with me? I'm stupid. There's the 3 right there. That makes a 3. This makes a 3. The hell's wrong with me? That was really bad. 2. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not as simple as I had hoped. Oh, okay, so... This has to be a 4. There's no way it can't be a 4. The rest is the part you gotta figure out. So... What minus what would make a 3 here? I just put a 9 there for no reason. Okay, let's see it. Minus what would make a 3 there? Oh my god, I'm blanking on a moment. Okay, so... 11... Well, in this case, it would... Yeah, let's just say 11. 11 minus 8 would give me a 3. So it would be a 1 here, minus an 8. 1 minus an 8. That'll give me a 3. And the rest is just making the 3s. So 9 minus... 6? 7 minus... Oh, balls. Okay. I gotta figure out which combination would work out for what I need to do. 1 and 8 would do it, but that's not gonna work. What about 9 and 2? Would 9 and 2 do it? I need to use this 1 on something. Unless we're just subtracting across the board to do it. I feel like I need paper. Let's say it's a 3. Because it's going to get taken from here and here. So 8 minus 1 would leave us with a 3 because we're doing 11. There you go. So what else can leave us a 3? Well, 2 minus... Oh, that's where it hurts me. 5 minus 2. Let's see here. 7 minus 6. 6 minus 7. 6 minus 7. What would that leave me? 16 minus 7 would leave me with a bigger number. No, that doesn't work. Trying to get these numbers together right. Oh, man. I guess I would be shoving these numbers around and I would eventually get it, but Silver has given the answer. 41268. Okay, so 41268. 7935. Now let's see here. So this would give a 3, this would give a 3. Okay. This would give a 3, this would give a 3. Over here, just to leave a 3, that pulls a 1 out. And there's a 0 here. There it is. So picks it, there's a 3. This pulls the 1 over for that as well. And we get it. Dang! I will say I would get it eventually. For pride reasons. It would just take a lot of shuffling around. But we're cleared. Yeah! Okay, so it's just getting the numbers to give you the 9.
There we go.
Good job, Silver.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yes. Okay, so let's see here. That's right. There are 2 correct configurations possible. Did you manage to work out both? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzles beyond you. Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's former wife, Viola, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora? Of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much, Lady Viola, looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's diary entries we're talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot? Is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Viola? That's entirely possible. Maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. You remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Viola, there can never be another you. You are my first, my last, and my only. The Baron agreed to the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Look at Matt, he's like, Thus he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Oi, Professor! Do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of these robots have something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope they do. I hope that they do. Alright, I'm bad at this. Time for the final puzzle? Oh, there's still number 2. What was number 2's mystery? Mystery number 2 is... Oh, the source of the noise. That's gotta be how what's-his-name got in, isn't it? Here we go. Whoa, wrong button, get back in there. Next puzzle. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. The big one, puzzle 100. This is it. 7 squares. Oh, balls. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Give it a shot. Okay. That is a really weird square. That doesn't... I don't think that counts. Ah, that's 6. How do I get 7? Something going on with this pin that I don't know. Oh, here we go. Could that be it?
There we go.
Damn it! Alright.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Try again. Ugh, that's all they had to say is try again. Oh. This is the thing that I don't understand why it's confusing it. Like, it's not letting me... Alright, so then, assuming that's not how you do a dang square in this. Besides right here. Oh, okay, so there's gotta be a way to use all the pins. Okay. How do I use this one? That's the only pin that haunts me, is that one right there. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use that one pin. Everywhere else I can use the pins. But this one right here is bugging me. Alright, let's do hints. Gimme. Most of the squares you make will be tilted 45 degrees to the side. Their size will vary as well. Start by looking for pins you can connect to create squares tilted at an angle. Yeah. Want more specifics? Alright, here's the location of one of the squares. Connect the 4 pins in the top left corner to form a tiny square. Just so you know, this is the only square on the board that isn't tilted. The largest square contains the pins that third from the top on the left column, the bottom pin from the far right column. You also need to form a small diagonal block using the 2 pins lined up diagonally on the bottom left portion of the board. There are 2 more small squares just like this one on the board. So there's the first one. The largest square contains the pin that's third from the top left corner and the bottom pin from the far right. That? Third from the top to the left corner. Left column. Bottom pin from the bottom right, from the far right column. Remains this. That ain't right. Okay. I'm not the smartest guy ever. As is being made by this. Balls. Huh. Alright, I can't. Some of these more visual ones bug me a little bit, like... I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of these. What's time we got here? Oh my god, we're almost at an hour? Oh my god. Alright. We only did like 5 puzzles, because I'm bad at this. Alright. Well, it's time to cheat. Wow. Yeah. So I would never get the golden apple. Professor Layton, puzzle 100. Yep, puzzle 100. What the hell is it? I see. So it's these kind of squares. You can't do the squares I was doing. It'd be like this. Like that kind of squares. Like you're doing like this kind of thing. Like that. The thing I was doing doesn't count as a square. These are the squares. These are the 45 degrees. Because it's only like 45 degree, right? So it's like this. But having seen how it's done, and already forgetting what the answer was, let's see if I can do this right. Already blew it. How the hell is this one? That's the largest one? Oh, it contains them. They don't connect. That's why. Ugh. It's like this. But not that. I think it's this. And so there's like another one somewhere. Like here. Like that. And then there's a square here. Like so. They're all sideways squares. Oh, that's a square. That's not a square. Different color because it's bugging me. Okay, That's hurting the eyes. I think I got it.
There we go.
Done! Alright, there we go. Now let us
Every
just
puzzle has an answer.
close this so we don't do that again. Alright, so we cheated the end. Oh my god. Yeah. Go to hell! Go to hell, game. So yeah, there it is right there. All these... that's... not a fan of that at all. I do not like that puzzle. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan. Now we're free to keep climbing, Professor. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge. And yet there's almost nothing inside it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the cellar, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? Oh, tower, Professor. It's exhausting to climb this thing. This ting. This ding! This ding. This thing? This ding. Ah! Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense, Professor. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside. Oh man, I gotta work on that accent. Okay, click around. Going up. Is there a 101? This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles for us. But if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor. I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. And so, doggy. And so the grand finale is going to be next time. For now, that right there is the game. Scarf sucks at puzzles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So that right there is the game for now. I had fun watching. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. We're going to probably conclude this thing and then do whatever puzzles we missed. I feel they're going to let us do that. So yeah. See you next time.